Alrighty, we're back. Well, I'm back. Yeah, it's been a short while. I heard a few back-to-back tracks, and I thought I best rear my head from behind the wheel and out of the dirt and come say hi. It's good to see that lockdown is progressively lifting as of, well, when this is being recorded, today. Definitely needed. I'm developing a ponytail. It's not good, you know. And you can see all my go faster stripes. It's not good, no. But still, I'm glad to hear that the vaccines are rolling out and various organisations such as the WHO and that are calling for fairness across the board when it comes down to COVID vaccines or vaccinations, tests, things like this. All the measures, tests and measures to be put in place to try and keep it stemmed. I mean, now you realise there's actually more to this than what you first realised. Yeah. I'm not going to keep banging my drum about it. So much so, I've seen various businesses developing vitamins and mineral packages for supporting immune systems based on previous advice. It's good. If I didn't say it, somebody else would have done. You'd have figured it out for yourself. I'm sure you would have done. Right. For the most part, it is just simply just to say hi. You know, I haven't got a vast amount to say, and I haven't done a vast amount with this because my laptop threw its legs in the air. It gave up the ghost. It works and it doesn't. The fan keeps packing in. There are various other things. It's slowing down. It doesn't like the software. I sort it out. It speeds up. It slows down. It throws the fan out. And it carries on again. So IT equipment's needed. Otherwise, I'll be chasing after my own tail every 5 minutes. So I haven't done a vast amount, and the stuff that I have been doing is all admin based, and it is for other stuff as well as this. So it's a case of working stuff out at the moment. Everything's having to be turn based on priority. That's not to say that you're not priority. It's just, well, I have a life to build, and I'm still attempting to build this in the background, and various other bits and bobs, as you already know. So ultimately, it's just good to see that things are progressing in the right direction. It is. You've figured out that you can't take situations like this for granted. You've understood what I was saying before when it comes down to elements such as foresight and developing a foresight, understanding the knowledge base which props up and bolsters any speculation about foresight, being able to plan forward, forward planning, whichever way you wish to put it. And ultimately, if you keep practicing that and you keep working at it, learning, see, it's good to be able to look backwards, benefit of hindsight and all that. And you learn by history. But that really actually means nothing other than the value you place on it and where we've come from and so on and so on and so forth. Directionally speaking, no, it requires for you to understand now. And you're doing that. And it's getting there. Those who are beginning to pick up on it are catching up. Those who are ahead already are beginning to refine it, and so on and so forth. So you're getting there. Once you've developed them too, then yeah, what do you want to achieve? Then that past information and then the present, which is the more important part, where are you now, becomes all the more relevant and starts to make things work for you. Yeah? So, getting there. Slow but sure. As I said right from the beginning, slow but sure. And sometimes that is the best bet. And it is steamrolling on ahead, steamrollers, maybe not the best example, but charging on ahead sometimes is not always the best way of doing it because you lose sight. Yeah? And trying to absorb all of that information at 1,000 to 1 pace doesn't always work. So slow down, observe, take it in, process it, then go. Yeah. Ultimately, good job. Like I said, keeping this one short, you're doing good, keep it up, give it another 12 months, you'll get into the swing of things again. And like it's been said with Easter messages, I have been watching, as is with Easter messages, this past 12 months, it's been a tumultuous time. It's not been great for anybody, not by any stretch of the imagination. It's tested people's patience, it's grown people's hair long. Yeah. You know, there's been a whole host of tests, economically, socially, politically, theologically, there's been a whole host of tests. Environmentally, another one. The shift and change comparably across the years. Again, this helps you see things, put things into perspective. Historically speaking, you get an understanding of the weather formations you're looking at now, and you're beginning to see and understand the direction in which things are going. Again, the same with economics. You've seen the way things were, you've seen the way things are now. To really build the economy up based on the back and the strengths, the skills and abilities of society is learn from the lessons of the past, Hoarding money, is squirreling it away, and building cash silos. It's never a good thing. Especially now the United Kingdom has become independent again, right? It's great to see that building a relationship up, and hopefully that this time doesn't put a strain on that with rational thinking. It shouldn't. It's kind of reset the playing field, so to speak. Presented opportunities that some people may not, in the first instance, realise are there, but they're there. So take this time to think about it, Creating a new cyclic system to build up the economy, what must you do? Like I said back in 2015, 2016, beginning and the end, everything in between, right? There is a cyclic system, right? Everything starts from one point. It starts from home, right? If it doesn't, then you take that out of the equation. What else have you got? Well, we've got the economy, we've got politics and the rest of it, isn't it? Yeah, but politics doesn't buy all this from the economy. The taxations and profits and all that. Everything has to start from somewhere. And in this case, when it comes down to building a country, and as I pointed out earlier than 2015, there is a cyclic motion. And if you don't allow that cycle to move and flow fluently, you end up stalling things. Like I said, nature has put in a little test, a little measure, a little microbe, right? It's taken out the home, or rather put the homes, stalled the homes, to show you exactly what I meant. Yeah? Without it, you have nothing. End of story. Bye-bye. Yeah? Not nice to say. It doesn't sound nice. Holy and thou. Are we? No, not in the slightest. You know that as well as I do. Point, fact. Yeah? It's not nice, and like I was saying, I was speaking with another chap, like-minded chap. The upshot. Yeah. How can I best put it? The long and short of it all is, right? Don't allow pride, egotism, or even, shall we say, greed, selfishness, and so on and so forth, get in the way. Homes are important. Yeah? You invest back into societies, societies can invest back into economies. Once that cycle is going, politics benefits from that. Right? It does in terms of taxation, which then ends as a double helix and reinvest back into society, into economy, society, to politics, back out again. And it's a nice cycle. Right? There's a few of us that share this often the same understanding of it all. Yeah? Try not to go into too much detail with the people because I don't want them to feel as though that I'm finger pointing them or they feel as though they're going to be alienated and so on and so forth. No, it's just try and keep it a level platform. Ultimately, keep that in mind. Listen to the messages that are being said to you. They're not done in vain. Yeah? It's all done for the benefit of everybody. Once that cycle is running and running properly and the economy is going a little greener, which incidentally, yeah, I've seen some of the comments coming out from the Green and the Green Party. And again, I'm all up for the green environment side of things, but being practical is not one of their strong points. Yeah. But again, reinvesting back in helps build up a green economy. That green economy then filters out into society and then so on and so forth again. And improves the environment. Yeah. When it comes down to things like this, yeah, eventually everybody will be able to afford them. But again, that's based on the strength of the household, right? It's disposable incomes. That's based on the strength of the economy. Yeah? And the economy's ability to actually lower costs. The government's ability to balance costs so the household's disposable incomes is not too high. Yeah. All forms part of foresight. Understanding the cycle of things. Yeah? Looking back, where you're now, this is what's going to end up happening. If that's what's going to end up happening, you don't like it, what do you want to happen? Right? Configure. Yeah? Is it one socket size? Or is it another one? Right. I'm going to leave that one there. Like I said, I just thought I'd raise my head up out of the dirt and come and say hi. And then now all these shops are open, I can have an haircut. And again, I might even do something with this. Right. You enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. And I will be back again soon. More likely when I've actually got my actual IT equipment starting to be sorted. And I've perhaps got a bit of a better home office environment kind of set up again. So we're getting there. There's a little bit at a time, piece at a time. Right? I won't have to keep presenting it in this place.